everybody, Tony here with a very quick unboxing video. I had a couple packages show up and I thought, you know what the hell, I'll do it on camera. If I'm being completely honest, part of my desire to do this on camera is that the things I purchased were from questionable sellers on eBay and Mercari that I wasn't really sure if I could trust due to like 0 feedback scores. So I thought it would probably be a good idea to do the unboxing on camera for the sake of that too. But it's all video game stuff, so if you're not interested in retro video game stuff, I guess, you know, you could click away. It's not a Halloween video, though I hopefully will be doing a couple more of those soon. The first thing is really nothing exciting. It's actually just desoldering wick, which not a whole lot of it. Obviously, you can barely see it there, but I've been buying a few things for soldering and messing around with electronics and whatnot, so there's a couple bucks on eBay. I figured I'd get some of that desoldering wick in case I needed it in my experiments. In fact, one of the things I purchased that didn't even ship yet, so that's not in today's video, but it's some broken stuff that I'm hoping to mess around with and see if I can fix. Alright, so first item here. Really hoping this is actually what was... it looks like it is. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a little bit broken. I don't know if they had that in the ad. I'll have to double check. But it was a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog, which looked really nice in the listing, but you may notice here that there's a bit of the case is broken up there. Just a little chip out of it. I could swap the cases, but we'll see. Part of the reason I purchased this one is my cat is down there going crazy. So it is the not for resale version, which I don't know if those are more desirable or less desirable, but I honestly don't care one way or the other. The reason I got it was because it not only had the manual in nice condition, but it also had this, and this is pretty cool. Most copies don't have this with it, and if they do, they tend to be a lot more expensive. This I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, cost me, I want to say 18 and change, maybe close to $19 shipped, which is a pretty good price for the first Sonic, believe it or not. I was incredibly surprised to find out that the first Sonic the Hedgehog game can be kind of expensive, complete in box. Oh, it's a Jam and Earl poster. What? People sell this alone for $20-something, so I was pretty excited to get that with, oh no, with the, you know, and it's got on the back kind of like a bunch of games and stuff. I have a bunch of video game posters, and did I need this? No, but that was pretty exciting for me. So the whole reason I got Sonic 1 is because I mean, obviously, if you had a Genesis, you probably had Sonic the Hedgehog, and you know, it came with most of the consoles. And somehow, as I was doing my collecting, as I was recollecting stuff over the years, somehow I never bothered getting this game, and I could swear I've seen it around. I don't know how I lapsed on picking up a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog. So now I have Sonic 1, 2, and 3, which is basically what I was after. I wanted to get complete in box in pretty good condition Sonics 1, 2, and 3. I do have some extra stuff now, which we're going to see in this box. So this is the final box. This one was on Mercari, and this one I'm worried about because the person didn't post very good pictures. It was very like random, just sort of, you sort of saw the stuff, but it seemed like a good deal, mainly for one thing that I wanted in there, and I'm hoping that it's in okay condition. I'm not expecting very good condition at all. In some cases, just acceptable condition. So there's a copy of Vector Man in there. And bonus, we got a Halloween Ziploc. Nice. So Vector Man was almost an afterthought, to be honest, in the ad. Like, it wasn't in the main picture, and kind of in the listing kind of said, oh, and Vector Man. So I was like, that's cool. I'll take it. I don't have Vector Man. It's an okay game. They had another copy of Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2, and if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I actually recently just got a Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So what I figured, oh, it looks like he taped it shut so it wouldn't come open. I don't know if that's because the case is broken and doesn't close, or if he's just being strangely careful about this. That's really weird. I've never seen anything like that before. So my thinking on this one is that I can, with 2 copies, I can kind of mix and match the best parts of the two copies, and then, you know, keep the best version and sell the other one. So it does have the manual with it in the game. The manual on this guy is pretty ratty. So I'm not going to be keeping this manual. I have a much better manual. This one's creased and whatnot, but it still brings a little bit of value to the complete in-box, so that's cool. The game itself looks pretty decent, and maybe in the running for... no, you know what? I'm seeing a little bit of... maybe someone tried to write their name on it or something at some point. It's okay. It's not bad. I think my other copy's better, though. I'll have a look. So, this just happened to be in the lot, and I was like, I can make my money back on what I spent on the lot. What did I spend on the lot? That's a good question, Tony. I don't remember. I could double check if people are that interested, but I think it was like $20-something, which was really good considering what is in here. So, the next game... and this is something that I wasn't particularly interested in buying on its own, but in a lot, I thought it was, they got all these tapes closed, and that's kind of, like, I appreciate them trying to be careful about it, but it's also kind of annoying. Like, I don't really want this tape on there. Okay, no damage from that. Sonic Spinball. Not exactly something I would have sought out, but, you know, it's another Sonic game for the Sonic collection. This tab is broken, so that's one of those things on these Sega games. If you're getting a really good copy, it'll still have the little tab on it, like it did for Sonic 2. And then a lot of times people used to snap them off for some reason. I don't know why. I guess maybe to make them fit on shelves a little bit easier. This does not have the manual. I knew it didn't have the manual with it, which I'm okay with on this one because it wasn't particularly a game that I was, like, that I needed to collect. It was just in there. So that was a goodie. Nice to have. And finally, kind of the reason I bought the lot in the first place, and like I said, not in perfect condition, but... and the tape again, but frankly, if you try to get this game by itself, even loose, I believe this game loose basically cost what this whole lot cost, which is kind of why I went for it, because I was like, well, this is the cheapest I'll ever find it, and it may not be perfect, but I get extra stuff and everything. That is the Genesis 6-pack. You can see what I'm talking about here. The case label kind of started coming up. It got like crooked in there, and they didn't fix it, so it wore away because it was outside of the plastic. You know, what are you going to do? This one has 6 games: Golden Axe, Sonic the Hedgehog, Revenge of Shinobi, Super Hang-On, Columns, and Streets of Rage. Pretty cool collection, to be honest. I'm digging it. This does not have the manual either, unfortunately. That would have really made this a super buy. But it does have the game. I'm assuming all these are in working condition. I'm going to test everything after. Although, if I remember correctly, some of these were listed as, like, not tested. So, I think that's just people being lazy usually, because these games very rarely don't work, or at worst need a little bit of a cleaning. So that's the 6-pack there. I mean, you could see in there kind of that the contacts look fine. It's kind of loose in there for some reason. I will try to fix that label. If I'm lucky, maybe I could find the manuals for Sonic Spinball and the 6-pack, and then that would really make a good kind of complete box set. Vector Man, maybe I could find the stuff for. Sonic 2, gonna definitely sell. And of course I had Sonic 1 there as well. Probably spent about $40-something altogether on that, which is less than $10 a game. So pretty good. Not too easy to do that anymore, you know? I haven't been out to flea markets or yard sales trying to get the deals I used to get, but meh. Anyway, I'll let you guys go, and I'll be back with some maybe Halloween stuff before the end of October. Have a good one, everybody. Breathe deep of the night.